Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon here, Legacy Group Real Estate Team. We have your Oakland County June 2018 real estate market update. Let's go. So I always preface every video, every time we do market update, I always preface it with two things because I get these questions all the time. And it's why are we doing the month previous? Because it's July. Because we have all the data finally. We have all the data for June. It's wrapped up. We've got it all. Now we can give you the most pertinent, the most up-to-date information, which is the previous month that is now wrapped. So this is why we always do this like the first week or so. We had July 4th through the thing for a loop a little bit. So we have it here the second week, but that's why we always do that. And then we have 3 years here. That way, because if I only showed you the data for this year, you wouldn't have any idea what's going on. You'd have no idea what that means. It wouldn't make any sense to you, right? So that way, if you see the 3 years of data, it shows a pattern. You can see the pattern now. My biggest mentor, Robert Kiyosaki, in the real estate space, always talked about his rich dad saying that numbers tell a story, right? Numbers tell a story, whether it's your own profit and loss, whether it's a business you're looking at, whether it's the real estate market, whatever it is, numbers tell a story. They tell a pattern. When you see a pattern, you can then exploit it for your advantage, right? So we're going to go through that. We're going to see some patterns here. Let's just say that. And it's a lot of the same patterns we've been seeing over the last few years. Days on market, DOM. Anytime you see DOM or ADOM or CDOM, it could be let's see here, it could be ADOM, could be CDOM, or it could just be DOM. That means days on market. Don't even worry about these things really. It's cumulative days on market and additional days on market. That means they're screwing around with stuff. Maybe the home came off the market for a minute, had to fix something, threw it back on. So it's adding all the days in the market together. Basically, just whatever number you see, the biggest number, just take that as how many days it's been on the market. So in Oakland County, we have 46, 39, and 32. So we had a 7-day drop each year, basically. So almost 14 days, almost 15, almost half a month. In essence, it's dropped time on market. We're seeing a lot of counties right now, they're about 30 days on time on market, which is pretty incredible. We're getting very low. It's all along that theme of a seller's market. We're going to see a lot of that here. Active homes in the market, we had 6,200 down to 5,200 down to 4,800. I mean, big drops over the last couple of years with homes on the market. This is taken at a point in time during that month, so it's not a full overview of the entire month of homes that are on, but number of active generally toward the end of the month, basically, and that's why there's a huge decrease. That's why, again, in a minute you're going to see new homes in the market. That's why this number doesn't vary so much. So you'll see some of these patterns in other months as well, but that's why it doesn't vary, because this is taken at a moment in time. This is taken over the course of a month. So month of inventory, MOI. Month of inventory is the rate that homes are currently selling. If no new homes came to the market, how long would it take to sell every last home? That is the MOI, the month of inventory. And basically what it is a quick ratio to see, without looking at any of the numbers, what is the market like? Is it a seller's market? Is it a balanced market? Is it a buyer's market? What is it? A buyer's market is basically 6 or 7 months and up. Balanced market's about 4 to 6 months. Anything under that is a seller's market. So you can see how much of a seller's market we're in, how steep that it truly is. We have some of the counties in Metro Detroit are one month. So, that's the market we're looking at. That's why buyers are struggling so much. That's why sellers are really struggling as well, because they're trying to figure out, what am I going to do when this home sells in a week, in a day, in 3 days, in 17 days. That's why, and that's why buyers are being pinched right now. Buyers are, first-time homers are being pinched. They can't save money because they're trying to rent in rentals that are very high price, and then they can't save money for down payment. Interest rates are rising, so cost of money is going up. Or I should say currency. The cost of currency is going up. Money, as we know, is gold and silver, right, kids? Money is gold and silver. We know that from our insiders reports and all the other videos we do. Money is gold and silver, not fiat currency, which is dollars, paper dollars that we use. That's government printed IOUs. So again, you are interested in things like that and where money comes from and what it all means, then check out our insiders reports on our YouTube channel or on our timeline here on Facebook, and you're going to see the insiders reports. They talk all about stuff like that. So we're not going to get into that tangent right now, but that's where the reason people aren't building homes, because there's not a lot of contractors out there, and the contractors that are out there cost a lot because supply is very low. and demand is high, so prices go up, right? So it's costing a lot to build homes right now. People just don't have the money. Their money's not there to go around, guys. This is, everyone says the economy is doing so amazing, yet there's not a lot of activity when it comes to these things. People can't afford a lot of housing. People can't afford to build. Builders can't afford to pay contractors. There's a lot of different dynamics going on right now, guys. A lot of different dynamics. Some sectors are doing really well. Some aren't, so it's all perspective. New homes that came on the market. So this is new homes that were listed, in the month of June in 16, 17, 18. And we can see a significant drop from 16, but really about the same from last year. So really didn't change much. New homes in the market, that didn't change over last year. But again, this year was a little bit slower. This year, again, even slower. And again, about the same this year. So price per square foot. This is a solid increase over the last 2 years. And basically what this means is if you took your square footage and you multiply it by this number here, the current number, that's about what your home would be worth. But take into consideration, this is all Oakland County, right? So there's a lot of different cities taken into that, different subdivisions. If you want a true analysis, you gotta have a real estate professional come do analysis on your home. It's the only way you're gonna get a true analysis. The reason we put this here is you can see this pattern, this upward tick, just like other stats we're showing you, the upward tick each month of the price going up. So it's obviously an unbelievable time for sellers to sell right now because prices are going up. There's not a lot of homes in the market. So it's a great time to sell a home. A great time when in any market, anytime you're selling or buying anything, there's not a lot of it, it's rare, right? So price goes up. Sold. This number usually doesn't change too much. We've had a bit of a change here over the last year. In 16 and 17 didn't change much. I expect that. The buyer pool doesn't change too much usually. And it's telling. I mean, there's any number of reasons that could be. Didn't change much here. The buyer pool usually changes significantly when there's a huge catastrophic event. Recession, depression, war, something like that. We've had a pretty big drop, percentage-wise. It's a fairly significant drop from the last year, and that's most likely because people can't afford stuff. People are discouraged. They're leaving the market right now. There's some different dynamics going on, but because there's less homes in the market in general, as we see, it's keeping the market a little level. I mean, this drop is interesting. And again, you might have one anomaly, and when you have 18 numbers, there might be one anomaly. This might be a little bit of an anomaly. Maybe a couple of cities in here didn't sell some homes quicker, or they didn't sell them as fast as they should have, something like that. So you just never know. That's why you gotta take, 15, 16 of the numbers, see what they're saying, and there might be one or two anomalies when you're looking at a whole, segment of numbers and looking at patterns. So obviously, this whole pattern is telling us homes are really selling. There's a lot of demand. There's not a lot of inventory. So I hope that makes sense, guys. Again, the Oakland County, June 2018 real estate market update. I love your questions, comments, concerns, all that stuff. You guys send us our team on our team page, and you email me and text and DM and all these different things. I appreciate so much. Appreciate your time and attention and energy because it really is the most important thing we have. So humbled and honored to have that. Like I said, if you are looking for past market updates, other counties, insiders reports, any of that stuff, go through the Facebook timeline, go through the YouTube channel, the different playlists there. Everything's there for you over the last handful of years. We've been doing the videos for a handful of years, guys. This is something that we do for you guys, the labor of love. We love putting it out to you, our clients, our loved ones, our investors, our business partners, family members, whatever it may be, whoever you may be. We love putting this stuff out there. That way we can educate everyone on what's going on. You can make decisions the best you can for you and your family. So I appreciate everything, and we look forward to seeing you guys soon.